Welcome to Half Double Crochet. Let's crochet together. Today I want to crochet this cute little holder for our eyeglasses. This one has the shape of a bear and it's just so cute. A perfect and soft place to put your eyeglasses. So let's start. You'll need brown yarn and a little bit of white yarn for the nose. Then you need 3 of these little pins, 2 for the eyes and 1 for the nose. You'll need a stitch marker and then of course your crochet hook. We'll start with the nose and you'll need to do a magic ring for that. So you wrap your yarn around 2 fingers and hold the end down with your thumb. Now insert your hook into that big loop. Grab the yarn and pull through. Twist the hook to create a small loop, grab the yarn from the outside and pull through that small loop. And this is your magic ring. Now we start with 3 chains. Simply yarn over and pull through for a chain, and we need 3 of these. And then we continue with 11 double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, grab your yarn and pull through. Now you have 3 loops on your chain. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And this is a double crochet. And we'll need 10 more of these. When you have 11 double crochets, you simply pull on the shorter end of your string and your magic ring will close. And then we finish this round with a slip stitch. You have to insert your hook into the 3rd chain of the 3 chains we did in the beginning. Grab your yarn and pull through. And then we'll do a finishing knot, and then this part is done. Now take the smallest of the 3 pins for the nose and insert it anywhere you want, close to the edge. So I put it in here and then I secured it from the back. And then we can continue with the actual glasses holder. We start with a slip knot and then we want to chain 18. So yarn over and pull through. This is a chain and we'll need 18 of these. When our chain is done, we continue with single crochets. You have to skip the last chain, insert your hook into the next one, grab your yarn. Now you have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through, and this is a single crochet. Insert your hook into the next chain and do another single crochet, and we will do that for each chain until we reach the end of the chain. When you've reached the last chain, you will do a single crochet. and then insert your hook into the same chain and do a second single crochet, and you can already start turning your work so that by the third single crochet, so here again insert your hook and do a third single crochet, and now we ended up at the bottom of our chain. And now we will continue with single crochets into each chain, but simply here on the bottom side of the chain you can insert your hook, grab your yarn. Now you have the 2 loops, yarn over and pull through, and you'll do that for each chain until you reach the other side again. When you've done that, insert your hook into the first single crochet that we did in the beginning. Grab the yarn, pull through, you have the 2 loops, yarn over and pull through, and this is the first single crochet of the second round. You can put a stitch marker in so you always know where the first single crochet of your current round is. And now we continue with single crochets. We need 17 single crochets in total until we reach the other side of our crochet piece. When you've done 17 single crochets, you want to increase into the next stitch. So insert your hook and you'll do a single crochet, and now insert your hook into the same stitch and do a second single crochet, and this is an increase. And now we continue with the single crochets. We'll do 17 single crochets until we reach our stitch marker, and this is our second round. When you've reached the stitch marker, you'll start your third round, and we start the third round with an increase. So insert your hook into the next stitch and you'll do a single crochet, and then insert your hook into the same stitch again and do a second single crochet, so this is an increase. Now you can put your stitch marker into the first single crochet of the third round. And now you can continue with normal single crochets. We'll need 17 single crochets until we reach the other side of our crochet piece. When you've reached the other side, we now want to increase into 2 stitches. So insert your hook, do your single crochet, insert the hook into the same stitch, do a second one, and then the same for the next stitch. We want to increase here as well. And after that, you'll do 17 single crochets until you reach your stitch marker again, and this is our third round. When you've reached the stitch marker, we can start our fourth round, and we start the fourth round with 2 increases. So in the next 2 stitches we have to increase, so we not only do 1 single crochet, but we need to insert the hook into the same stitch again and do a second one. But first I put a stitch marker into my first single crochet of the fourth round, then I increase, and I need to increase into the next stitch as well. After the 2 increases, I'll do 18 single crochets until I reach the other side of my crochet piece. After the 18 single crochets, I want to increase into the next 3 stitches. So in the next 3 stitches, I not only do 1 single crochet, but a second one, and I do the same for this stitch. And the same for this one. So 3 increases. And after the increases, we'll do 17 single crochet until we reach the stitch marker again. And this was our fourth round. Now we can start our fifth round. The fifth round starts with a single crochet. So we don't start with an increase, but now let's put the stitch marker in. For the next 3 stitches we want to increase. So in these 3 we want to increase. And after the 3 increases, we'll do 19 single crochets. Now we reach the other side, and here we'll do 4 increases. So in the next 4 stitches, we need to increase. This is my first increase. And I will do that for the next 3 stitches as well. And after the 4 increases, we'll do 18 single crochets until we reach the stitch marker again. And this was our 5th round. For the 6th round, we'll do 2 single crochets. Don't forget the stitch marker, of course. Then another single crochet. And then we'll do 4 increases. So for the next 4 stitches, these 4, we need to increase into each stitch. After the 4 increases, we need to do 23 single crochets until we reach the other side of our crochet piece. On this side, we'll do 4 increases. So for the next 4 stitches, you'll need to increase. This is my first one. And then I'll do 3 more. And after the 4 increases, we'll do 20 single crochets until we reach the stitch marker. And now we start with our 7th row. We start with 2 single crochets, so no increases for the next 2 stitches. And after that, we want to increase into the next 2 stitches. So this is my first increase, and then I do another increase into the next stitch. And then we'll do 5 single crochets. So in the next 5 stitches, we'll do a simple single crochet. After the 5 single crochets, we do 2 increases. So in the next 2 stitches, we'll need to increase. And now we'll do 20 single crochets until we reach the other side of our crochet piece. So here we need to do 2 increases. So in the next 2 stitches we'll increase. This is my first increase, and then I'll do an increase into the next stitch as well. Then we'll do 5 single crochets. So in the next 5 stitches we'll do a simple single crochet. After that, we'll do 2 increases. And then we'll do 20 single crochets until we reach our stitch marker. And this was our 7th row. Now comes the 8th row, which is the last one where we do increases. We start with 5 single crochets. Then we'll do 5 increases. So for the next 5 stitches, we'll need to increase. This was my first increase, and then I'll do one for the next 4 stitches as well. And after the 5 increases, we'll do 29 single crochets until we reach the other side of our crochet piece. And then here we also do 5 increases. So for the next 5 stitches, I'll increase. And then we finish our 8th round with 24 single crochets. And now that we've done that, we are finished with the increases. For the next round, we will do single crochets all around, but we'll do them into the front loop only. So insert your hook into the front loop, the one that is closer to you. Grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over and pull through, and this is a single crochet into the front loop. Insert your stitch marker, and we'll do that for each stitch until we finish our 9th round. You always insert your hook into the front loop and do a single crochet until you reach your stitch marker again. And this is how that looks like. You create an edge by working your single crochets into the front loop. For the 9th round, we'll simply do single crochets into each stitch without any increases, but you insert your hook under both loops again. When you've reached your stitch marker, you're done. We'll finish it off with a slip stitch. So insert your hook into the next stitch, grab your yarn and pull through, and then we'll need a finishing knot, and then we're done with this part. Now we want to crochet the ears. You will need 2 stitch markers for that, and you put the stitch markers in diagonally to the chain that we did in the beginning, one on the right side and one diagonally to the chain here into the left side. And the 2 stitch markers should be 11 centimeters apart. Then grab your brown yarn again and pop on a slip knot. And then insert your hook into the stitch that is 2 stitches away from the stitch marker. So here 1, 2, insert your hook into this stitch, grab the yarn and pull through. Now you have connected the two. And then you can remove the stitch marker, and we'll do the ears with triple crochets. So we yarn over twice, 1, 2, then skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, insert your hook into the 3rd stitch, but only into the back loop. Grab yarn and pull through. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops only. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And a 3rd time, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And this is a triple crochet. And we'll need 7 more of these. Yarn over twice, insert your hook into the back loop, grab your yarn, you have the 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and you'll do that 3 times. And then you'll need 6 more of these. When you have your first ear, you skip 2 stitches, insert your hook into the 3rd, and you connect the ear with a slip stitch. Now we want to work our way to the other side, to the 2nd ear, and we'll do that with slip stitches. You simply insert your hook into the next stitch, grab your yarn and pull through. And now you've moved 1 stitch to the left. Then again, insert your hook into the next stitch and do the same. And in this way, you move to the left until you reach the 2nd stitch marker. When you are 2 stitches away from the stitch marker, you can remove the stitch marker and you start again with the triple crochet. So yarn over twice, skip 2 stitches, insert your hook into the back loop of the 3rd stitch, grab your yarn, pull through. Now you have the 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And this is your triple crochet. You'll need 8 triple crochets in total. And when you've done that, you connect the ear by skipping 2 stitches, insert your hook into the 3rd stitch, grab your yarn and pull through, and then you'll need a finishing knot and you're done with the ears. Now we can sew on the nose, and we'll need a darning needle for that. And then you can connect the 2 parts by sewing 1 time away from you and then 1 time towards you, really close to the edge, 1 time around until the nose is connected with the rest. Then you can insert the eyes. So you take the 2 larger pins and insert them diagonally under the ears, here and here, and then you're done. And your cute little holder for your glasses is finished. I hope you have fun with this project.